Hey YouTube, this your boy Ray Mack. Welcome. Today I want to show you how to make an easy pork chop and rice recipe. And we're baking this in the oven, and we're going to use some Lipton soup mix to help jazz this up. So this is what we're going to do. I got 4 bone-in pork chops. All right, and then I got some of this here Weber's savory steakhouse seasoning, and I just want to dress these pork chops up with the Weber's steakhouse seasoning. And I'm using my cast iron roasting pan, and as you can see here, these pork chops, they look good. When I finish it up, it's gonna be good. So I have some garlic and rosemary seasoning, some Tones garlic, rosemary, and garlic seasoning, and I want to sprinkle some of this on top of these as well. And I'm definitely going to season up both sides to these pork chops. The next thing I have is one of my all-time favorite, Spain Spices garlic and herb seasoning. I love this here, y'all, and I'm going to leave a link below if you want to try some of this here Spain Spices garlic, and I'm telling you, garlic and herb seasoning, it's the best by far. I'm just being honest as I can be. So now what I want to do is I just want to take those exact same seasonings that I've used, and I want to season up the other sides of this here meat. Tell me right now what type of seasonings that you guys put on your pork chop whenever you're baking or frying. Comment below and let me know. Now that we have our pork chops seasoned to perfection, we're ready to get our oven preheated so that we can bake these babies. I want you to go ahead and set your oven to 425 degrees. And after you do that, we're gonna go ahead and prepare a nice little mixture for our pork chop and rice. So get yourself a nice bowl that's gonna hold these ingredients. We're using Campbell's cream of celery, 1 can. Small can of Campbell's cream of celery. Now I want you to chop up a half of Vidalia onion, sweet Vidalia onion, just a half. After you've added your onions, the next thing I want you to add to this is some black pepper. Now, I'm not posting any type of measurements. I want you to do me a favor and let your ancestors guide you. You put in how much you think is going to be enough. Next ingredients we're going to add to this is some garlic powder. Okay, if you could judge how much ingredients to put in, I guarantee you can't go wrong in this here kitchen, in your kitchen. So we're going to also toss in some dried parsley, some parsley flakes. This is going to give it a nice little color. The next thing we're going to add to this is some onion powder. Okay, you can't go wrong with onion powder. Trust and believe me. And after the onion powder, we're going to open up one of these packets of Lipton Beefy onion soup mix. Yes, Lipton Beefy onion soup mix. It's going to be good, y'all. No joke. Now I want you to go ahead and mix everything up. All right, everything up in that bowl. So get the mixing right now. And whatever you do, you better not go nowhere because you're gonna miss a fantastic recipe. So mix it up good, y'all. Now, since our oven has came up to temperature, let's go ahead and place our pork chops in the oven. All right, so we want to cook our pork chops for 20 minutes. So set your timer to 20 minutes and let it cook. Once the 20 minutes is up, I want you to pull that baby out. All right, so now what we're gonna do, since the 20 minutes is now up, I want you to look and see how the seasoning is still holding on to this baby and your pork chops are still looking good. What I want you to do now is take your pork chops out of the baking pan, whatever baking pan you are using. All right, and set your pork chops to the side. Do me a favor and do that right now. Thank you. So now what I want to do is I want to toss in 2 cups of uncooked Uncle Ben's long grain rice. That's 2 cups of uncooked rice. Now on top of this rice, I'm going to also toss in our mixture. Okay, our Lipton soup mixture is going in on top of the rice. Now what we're going to do, we're going to add at least 3 cups of water with this here, and then we're going to mix everything together. That's what I want you to do, y'all. 2 cups of Uncle Ben's uncooked rice, throw your mixture on top, and add 3 cups of water and mix everything. Don't go nowhere. I want y'all to go ahead and scrape down the bottom of that pan too and get all that goodness. Look at all this flavor that's sitting around up in this here pan. Come on, y'all, let's toss these pork chops in here. We ain't got time to be playing. Come on here. Now take your pork chop and just layer your pork chop right on top. You don't have to do anything else. I'm just saying, this is all you have to do. Basically, the food is gonna cook itself. Trust and believe me when I tell you it's gonna cook itself. All right, so just layer your pork chops in the pan. Now go ahead and toss a lid, or if you don't have a lid, throw some aluminum foil on top of it, some heavy duty aluminum foil. Toss this baby in the oven. I want you to go ahead and let it cook for at least around about a good 45 minutes. After the 45 minutes is up, pull your skillet out of the oven, and then I want you to take a fork, fluff that rice up, okay? Fluff it up, because that rice have to be done, and if you fluff that baby up, it's gonna help the cooking process. Trust and believe me when I tell you this. Now, I know you're very tempted to taste it at this particular point in time. There's nothing wrong with tasting it. You go ahead and taste it. See if you have some hardness to your rice. If you still have some type of hardness to your rice, the thing I want you to do is place it right back in the oven. You understand what I'm saying? But we're gonna place it right back in there anyway, because I want to have that nice solid type of rice. Now I want you to put the lid back on and set it back in the oven for 10 minutes. Once the 10 minutes is up, this is it. This is it. Plate that baby up. Have it with whatever size you want, cornbread, white bread, I don't care what kind of bread. You better enjoy this type of meal. Give this recipe a try, and I'm telling y'all right now, you will love it. It's something about mixing all of these flavors together that will just give you perfection. And I'm just talking like easy, simple, home-cooked meals. This is what I love, y'all. I just love showing y'all easy, simple, home-cooked meals without all of the headaches and everything else. Do this on a Sunday, do this on a Monday through Friday or Saturday. I guarantee you will love it. But check out Ray Mack's Kitchen and Grill on YouTube and hit that subscribe button. And please, thank you so much for watching. But I need you to subscribe. Watch these couple of videos as well. Comment below. Let me know if you like the video. Give this video a thumbs up. Please share this with your family and friends. Love and not hate. Love somebody and hate nobody. Peace.